Let's talk about how to actually make money on Upwork, how to land your first job on Upwork. My name is Awa and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is not my first video about Upwork. I've made like 3 videos on Upwork. I'm going to link them in the description box. I've taught how to optimize your Upwork profile, how to make money on Upwork. But today, this is the first time I'll be talking about Upwork in 2025, and I'm just going to be giving you like an update on things that probably was working last year that currently do not work anymore, and just some tips and just some strategies for you to use Upwork. I talk a lot about Upwork that you would actually think Upwork is paying me, and that's just simply because I've been so Upwork was like one of my major like freelancing platform that actually helped me to like make money online. Like Upwork is like the first one. So if I want to talk about Upwork, the first thing I always talk about is for you to ensure that your profile is optimized. Like I said, if you want to learn how to optimize your profile, please check the description box. I'm going to link a video that I've done about that. So aside from that, what are the strategies that you can actually use in getting jobs on Upwork? The first major strategy is to ensure that you're applying for the right jobs. How do you know the right jobs? If you see a job that is unverified, 90% of the time, do not apply for those kind of jobs. Now that connects are actually very expensive because you have to pay to buy connects, and you do not want to waste your connect on applying for jobs that you're not supposed to do, honestly. So that's the first thing. The second thing is always for you to check for like the higher rates. If you check the job description and you see that this client has like 20% higher rate, this means that this client is probably just going to waste your connect, and at the end of the day might not even hire you. They have like they've been doing this consecutively, like Upwork has also noticed that way. So I do not want you to waste your connect on this kind of jobs. Also, now when it comes to like real life strategies, one thing is never apply for jobs on Upwork when you do not have a portfolio. It's so important. It is not even something that is negotiable. Ensure that you're applying for when you're applying for any job, ensure that you actually have a portfolio. This is the only thing that can actually help you to stay clear, to make you different. Another tip is to try and create like a video introduction. So, it's so competitive now. You have to look for things that will make you stand out. So, what can you do? With video introduction, you can go on your Upwork, and when you're trying to optimize your profile, you see a place where you can have video introduction. Just create videos. If you're very comfortable with camera, upload the video on YouTube. You can send the video to private on YouTube. Just put the link on your Upwork as well. This has actually helped me this year, especially. I've seen like 2 clients because I did not use video introduction before. When I started using it, I noticed that even with the competition, I was still like getting gigs on Upwork. Another thing as well when it comes to like Upwork is know the time that you're applying. So if you're applying for the jobs like during the day, most of the time it does not work. And also apply for jobs like within like the first hour. Let's say jobs within like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, jobs that has like less than 20 proposals. Apply for those jobs. And also when you want to apply for jobs, please, I know that you really want like a job. One of the best times to apply for jobs on Upwork is just like from 12 midnight to like 2 a.m. midnight. That is like the best time. More jobs are posted during this period, and most of the people that are posting jobs, they are online to probably interview you, invite you, accept your proposal immediately. One other thing is that I need you to learn how to write proposals. I need you to learn how to write cover letters. It's not. This is not the time for you to be using ChatGPT to write a proposal, and then hundreds of you have like the same proposal you submitted to Upwork. You would not get a job this way. I'm not lying. You would not get a job. So ensure that you learn how to write proper proposals. I'm going to also link like a proposal template in the comment in the description box. You can download the proposal template as well and just use it to practice and learn how to apply for proposal. Also, this last tip is funny, but it's also like a tip. If you are want to like apply for jobs on Upwork, I would advise that if you're in Nigeria, for example, look for like 40,000 naira, 30,000 naira, buy enough connects. Because when you have enough connects, you can actually be consistent with applying for jobs like every single day till you land like your first job. So, but if you don't have one, probably after third day, your connect is just exhausted. So, and don't waste the connect when you actually buy a 40,000 naira connect should serve you up to like 150 connects or thereabouts. And also, if you've not gotten a job before, don't use what am I saying? If you've not gotten a job before as well, like on Upwork, ensure that when you are submitting like job proposals, ensure that you're acting like work samples. You can even just click rate like work samples and just add it when you're about to submit. And also check for jobs that have like lower connects. and check for jobs that probably if they see experience level or people that have gotten jobs before that you may not be qualified for. And also, generally, the last tip I'm going to be giving us is that most of the time as well, if for example you are targeting a data analyst role on Upwork, a software engineering role on Upwork, one of my major advice for you is to probably start small. And what I mean by starting small is, okay, start with small skills like content writing, email management, calendar management, administrative management. When you get like your first job, you can now optimize your profile for these skills, these other skills that like pay higher. But start with the lower skills so that probably you get like a $10 job, a $20 job, and then from there you can actually optimize your job. Because the truth is, when you've never gotten a job before on Upwork, it's very hard for you to get like your first job. And you don't want to go into a market that probably you're paying like $50 per hour. Most of the time, no clients is going to hire somebody with no experience. So start with the small jobs and then you go up from there. I hope with these few tips of mine, you've been able to learn one or two things about Upwork. If you want to learn how to start from scratch, like I said, I'm going to link in the description box below and then you can do that. So that is the end of this video. Bye guys.